Thank you for your introduction. Hello, I am Yang Lei from the Intelligent Manufacturing Research Institute, China Unicom Zhejiang. It's my great pleasure to have the opportunity and share how 5G enables digital transformation in manufacturing industry. There are people talking about the real economy in China. It was impacted by the pandemic and international situation, as well as the pressure of industrial transformation and upgrade. The new infrastructure, such as 5G, can greatly drive the demands for communications, computers, and electronics. The technologies in new infrastructure are very tech-intensive, so the deployment of new infrastructure will encourage the demands and the supply, as well as to drive the transformation and upgrade of the manufacturing between 2021 to 2035. We expect the economic value proportion of 5G in key industry will continue to increase, with the maximum industrial manufacturing accounting for 28%. So most of the industrial applications of 5G we're talking about will be adopted by industrial manufacturing. Every technological revolution brings with it business disruption and thus countless possibilities. In the 4G era, we have seen 4G brought us the consumer internet. Through consumer internet, WeChat, Taobao, JD.com are our daily life. However, 5G's large bandwidth, low latency, and massive connections will eventually make the Internet of everything possible. Once 5G is combined with sensing technology, control technology, edge computing, artificial intelligence, and big data analytics, it will greatly promote the transformation and upgrading of China's manufacturing and lead us to a fully cloud-based, connected, and intelligent new era. Therefore, when we talked about digital transformation of traditional manufacturing in the past, we primarily discussed about replacing manual labor with machines, factory automation, process automation, or warehouse and logistic automation. Today, with the capabilities of 5G, when we engage with manufacturing on digital transformation, we focused on the applications such as AI, big data, and cloud computing. In fact, when implementing new projects and developing new applications, we feel that we are bringing the sci-fi dreams into a reality. For example, 5G and AR allow people to see the machine's operation parameters with a pair of AR glasses, and with big data analytics, we are able to understand the efficiency of machines. 5G and Cloud PLC can reduce the cost of application deployment significantly in the entire production system, because we can increase the precision of control. So, telecom operators, what are our roles? We are focusing on the industrial intranet and internet, and with the capabilities of the industrial internet, we can help to implement innovative applications for industries. We always say that networks is the foundation, platform is the key, and only applications that can address the pain points. And that's why applications are the key of digital transformation. In manufacturing and industry field, there are many smaller segments. Different segments have different scenarios, environments, and requirements. In the last several years, we have been conducting pilots and testing, and we believe that we need to focus on 8 different segments, including the equipment manufacturing, aviation manufacturing, automobile manufacturing, home appliance manufacturing, mining, iron and steel, petrochemical, electrical power, and we have also built some benchmark cases, such as with Shanghai Commercial Aircraft, Sunny, heavy industrial, geely, FAW, etc. As we know that many applications, their value can only be demonstrated in specific scenarios. What you're seeing here is a project with an automobile OEM. With technical capabilities of 5G and AR, we are able to see the parameters of the robotics arm's motion in real time. For example, its angle, its angular speed, its load. Then, together with big data analytics, we can predict the probability of fault occurrence. In this way, on-site personnel can better manage the equipment and production. Then, the picture in the center is a project with another OEM of cars. It's also using AI capability. It uses capability to scan the gap of a door, and at the back end, the computing is done in real time to calculate the tolerance chain, and the data is uploaded to the cloud, and eventually we can generate the result of analysis and to control the manufacturing cost more properly. Then on the right corner is a project we've done with a garment company. With 5G and robot inspection, the company can use the robot to check if employees are conducting their tasks according to SOP. And because the data is aligned with the mass, if any issues happens on an order on a workstation, the robot will go to the corresponding workstation to pinpoint the problem and address the issue accordingly. In this case, we can assign the the trouble ticket in right way and resolve the problem instantly. In the lower left corner is 5G together with AGV. In the past, we used Wi-Fi. When the number of AGV was high, the packet loss rate would go up, and sometimes AGV would stop its operation. But with 5G, the problem can be resolved. If we go another step forward in many garment manufacturing companies, perhaps we can use AGV to carry a sewing machine, because when an order is changed, AGV can carry the sewing machines to quickly become another assembly line, another line of production. That's also an implementation of flexible manufacturing. Then the lower right corner is a project we've done in Tianjin Port and in Port. In the past, we had to assign technicians to climb to a high place to operate the tower crane or gantry cranes. That wasn't very safe. Today, with 5G and Cloud PLC, employees can perform the remote operations in a control room. They don't need to climb up high, so the operations become easier and safer. New technologies need many assurances before they can be commercialized. China Unicom has proposed 8 5G enablement actions based on the current situation and issues, including 5G network enablement action for improving the capabilities of operators and AI enablement action for improving our capabilities in AI and big data. China Unicom has a team of nearly 100 people. They are the outstanding talents in the international industry, and we're working with leading companies in verticals to explore different scenarios. At the same time, for some scenarios, we can implement trial and buy model. With the performance of 5G, we can easily connect human, machine, materials, methods, environment, and measurements. By connecting all the parties together, we are able to increase the feasibility of applications in different scenarios. Our goal is to provide a platform, and we're providing the free-of-charge consulting and planning service to support that. We hope that in 31 provinces, we can quickly implement benchmark projects to accelerate the application deployment. What's more, our capabilities can allow us to provide the free-of-charge consulting and planning services for industrial customers. We're working with ecosystem partners and manufacturing companies to explore innovative applications in verticals. At the same time, we try to build a unified solution for all industries so that these applications can be implemented quickly. China Unicom has appropriated a fund of 10 billion yuan to incubate great projects, scenarios, and applications to accelerate the adoption of applications in industries. With large bandwidth, with our previous practices, we've learned that 5G's large bandwidth, low latency, and massive connections will see more data uploaded to cloud platform. Then the computing and processing capabilities of the cloud platform are much higher than those on devices. Therefore, requirements for devices processing capability will gradually decrease, which will lead to a rapid reduction of the cost of devices. In addition, because the processing capability of devices decrease, the configuration can be easier, can be lower, then the cost of device development and the cost of the deployment of the devices will also be lower. Then we will see the acceleration of the commercialization of applications. Then more applications will be deployed on cloud, and maybe some of the applications will be the popular one in the industry. 5G is a cloud-based technology. Then perhaps we'll see more and more applications that rely on cloud edge collaborations. In the past, when we discussed the transformation and upgrading of manufacturing, we focused more on how one enterprise or a group break down the information silo inside the corporation through digital transformation. Today, with the capabilities of 5G and industrial internet, we can break down the information and process silo in the entire industry chain and integrate resources to achieve overall optimization. In the meantime, with 5G and industrial internet and the low-code development platform booming, we can have fast iteration to quickly approach global optimal goal. As I've mentioned, the development of 5G to B services in the future requires more and more insights into specific business scenarios, models of different services, and their specific environments. With joint efforts from providers and customers, we can formulate higher standards and specifications based on new technologies. This will drive the rapid development of the entire industry and realize the rapid transformation and upgrade of the entire industry and improve its international competitiveness. We believe that after combining 5G with big data, edge computing, and artificial intelligence, and apply them in more application scenarios, 5G to B service